from the John Tyler 38. Brown takes off, nobody behind Covington. And Williford may put it up.
He's deep, he's
it's
open.
It's the flea flicker, open, and caught is the quarterback, Covington. Touchdown on the flea flicker. Brian Williford to Greg Covington. Brian Williford this year is batting 1,000. He's 4 for 4. And coach set up perfectly.
John Arlington has done this in the past. Covington throws that little short pass over there and takes off, and the defensive people just ignore him, just leave him alone. Arlington had another man open in the middle of the field. Great play, great call.
He dropped it in perfect, waist high.
With your mama when your daddy walked in. Well, I'm not saying that's your mama with the flu. She looked mighty fine in that platinum skirt. And I'm not saying that's your mama with a tram. She was giving it her all, she was turning the end. From 1 to 9, I had to give her a 10. I was rocking with your mama when your daddy walked in.
And they're on. And what a start that is. Take it, Mayor.
What a beautiful picture that is. These great whale boats going after this final race. The Titanic seems to have pulled out in front. But they've got to make this turn. Pull a little harder on the right, guys. You're going to miss the turn. Oh, my goodness. Looks like that's going to give the advantage over here to the Shiner 1 boat. And followed up soon by the Empire boat number 78. Shiner 1, Empire.
Here we come to a challenge question again. Idioms. What idiom, literally referring to a type of hoofed quadruped, is also applied to a candidate with only a slight chance?
Trinity, Jason.
A horse.
Sorry, no.
Bowie, Lee.
Underdog.
Sorry again. Correct answer is dark horse. Inventions is our next category. The introduction of the horseshoe and the horse collar permitted the substitution of the horse with its greater speed and endurance.
Trinity, Amy.
Ox.
Correct. Now we move on to our challenge bonus questions. Category is geography. Canada is our northern neighbor. We think of her as less foreign than Mexico, our neighbor to the south. Answer these questions about the country of Canada. Number 1, what is the capital of Canada?
Ottawa.
Correct.
The last year was really marked by a steady increase in violence, and I'd just like to know what can we as the citizens of Arlington expect in the way of public safety to ensure a safer, more productive year than the 94?
Yet the commitment that we're making at the local level is directly responsive to the question, and it's interesting that the first question that we got reflects the #1 concern in our community today, and that is crime. We know that at the city council level, and that is dominant on our agenda to address that and improve those conditions so that people are safer as they have the right to be and as they ought to be
in our city.
The interesting thing, of course, is that crime has become a suburban problem as well as an inner city problem. I mean, it's a problem all over our country, and we've seen just during the Christmas season shootings in a couple of the suburban malls in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, things that were unheard of, a year or two ago, or certainly unheard of when we were growing up.
For those students and parents and teachers who aren't able to be with us now, we're going to go out to the C-SPAN school bus. My colleague Angie Palmer is on the bus. She's going to give you a tour of what it looks like. And after the program is finished taping, all of you are welcome to come out and take a tour. Thank you.
Thank you, and welcome to the C-SPAN school bus. You are now standing in the front portion of the bus, which serves as somewhat of our nerve center for the bus.
And we have Erin, who has a wonderful styled wrap skirt in buffalo plaid, also by Pendleton. It's a very sharp look. Cavalry jacket, the broomstick skirt, in velvet by Harrison Roberts makes Kathleen a hit in the Fort Worth Stockyards.
They talked to it, but it did not listen, wanted it to turn, and then there was one. It's up to Tom Schieffer as he tries to nail this elusive birdie putt. In the fairway, we have the Kurt Peterson team, David and Mike Farhat, Joe Weaver, Bennett Glazer, and Weldon Whitman waiting for this team to putt out. Tom, very deliberate. You can tell he plays a lot of golf if it gets there and does. What a nice putt. Good stroke by Tom Schieffer. Very fluid in his motion, and that's what it's supposed to do. Die in the cup, and this team is on fire. The sixth putter, Tom Schieffer, nailing the birdie.
So you want to cut across it so that the little pieces of tissue in between the grain break off a bit, and it has a more tender taste to it. All right, your meat is very easily cut with a sharp knife, and better yet, if your meat is partially frozen, it will cut that much better. Let me wash my hands here. Oh, I bet y'all can smell this all over the whole city of Arlington, and maybe even reach out to Plano and Richardson, huh? I think it might. Oh, we're gonna brown this on a medium to medium-high temperature. Notice my pan was ready to go. It was hot and had the sizzle effect when I poured that beef in there, and that's what you want. You want to sear this off and brown it well so that it will cook quickly. Just capture all those juices.
That's one of the taller floats.
Beautiful float. I mean, that's a great float.
That's an eye catcher. About 8 different colors.
Has the distributor Benny Keith of Budweiser, Bud Light. I guess we can say that. It's on the float.
You already did. It's history.
That's right. I guess I can say that.
The official radio station of this year's parade is Young Country 105.3. Mobile radio station is here. Air personalities Tony Trueblood, Cody McCoy, and Stubby Doak, as well as Speed Bump, their mascot.
Well, they've got some groupies here, some young people yelling, yo, whoa, Young Country. They love it.
Happy 4th of July.
Congratulations.
Only thing that saved my children, I sent them to Austin, Texas, to a Victory Temple home there. They found the Lord, and they are living and breathing Jesus Christ, and they are saved. And they go to regular schools in the Fort Worth ISD now, and they do not choose to go that way any longer.
Okay, Shogun, did you have something you want to say?
It's pertaining to the gentleman right over there in the leather coat. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know nothing. So, you talking about spending millions of dollars. What kind of millions of dollars you been spending?
What? Okay.
You and your ooh, God dang, you just, ooh. Well, you need a haircut, man. Just chill.
Oh, wait, just a minute.
Buy a new jacket, too.
Let me tell you something. 7 years I was a member of one of the baddest motorcycle gangs on the planet, pal. Let me tell you something.
Put your coat back on, man.
$30,000 a year to support people like you in prison, you ain't worth it. Okay. I changed my life around because I made the choice.